DMC or Devil May Cry or Devil May Cry 5, what you want to call it now. I don't know what it's called. Actually, when I first saw this trailer, I didn't have so much hate for it. You know, I didn't hate it straight away. I thought, what is it? Is it Devil May Cry? What? I actually thought this was another character they're pulling off. Okay, but to let you know, this is actually Dante. No, the black-haired guy is Dante. I actually thought it was a different character at first. I don't know why Capcom went to, Ninja Theory for this, because they were impressed with Heavenly Sword. Why? Why were they impressed with that? Heavenly Sword wasn't that impressive. It was dull, boring, and I didn't really care for the characters. I think the only thing that did impress me was the environment and the cinematics. That's what all impressed me, but the story was just bland. Combat wasn't really that good. And later, as you see my Let's Play of Enslaved. Enslaved's got nothing to do with Journey to the West, the story, and it wasn't really that good. Story-wise, it wasn't really that good. Not enough was explained. The ending came suddenly, and it felt rushed at the end as well. And seriously, I know they made 3 games at this moment. I only know 2 of them, but I don't know what the third one is. But you're gonna let them, Ninja Theory, do Devil May Cry. Why? I don't understand it. Why? But yeah, Dante's ruined beyond all redemption now. And apparently this is a reboot of Devil May Cry. I'm like, why? Why does Devil May Cry need a reboot? It doesn't need a reboot. The problem with Devil May Cry 4 is that it needed updating, and that was really it. It just needed to get away from its old mission structure. Its old, and it kind of looked like shit as well. I mean, the lighting in that game was crap. And of course, the problem is you need a fucking storyteller, a proper one. I don't know who wrote the story for Devil May Cry 4, but it made no sense. It didn't really answer any questions, and as I said, it made no bloody sense. And who was Nero? I don't know who Nero was. No one explained who Nero was. This is what I don't get with Devil May Cry series. Devil May Cry 3 is the beginning of the story. Devil May Cry 1 is the second part of the story. Devil May Cry 4 is the third part of the story. And then Devil May Cry 2 was the last part of the story, or at least the ending part at the moment. So all you had to do was just explain everything. That was it. Where is Virgil? What happened to him after Dante defeated him as, I think it was like the Shadow Knight or something like that in Devil May Cry 1. And also, why the fuck is Dante's personality went back to the Dante from Devil May Cry 3? The Devil May Cry 3 version of Dante was a twat. Let's be honest with that. But in Devil May Cry 1, he wasn't. But in Devil May Cry 4, he had a midlife crisis and he went back to the Devil May Cry 3 Dante. What? Being a complete utter twat with the same move skills and the same sword? Why? He used the other sword in the original in Devil May Cry 1. I really don't understand this. I really have no hope for this because it's done by Ninja Theory, and I don't like Ninja Theory. They're not very good at what they do. As I said, a lot of the, but I've only played 2 of their games, and I think they've really done 2. But I said they've done a third one, but the third one is on a N64, I think it is. But both of their games are not really that impressive, and as I said, Enslaved was a letdown. A big letdown, and it didn't really feel much like a game, but just feel like one of those, like if you remember those cinematic games where it doesn't allow you to play. It doesn't play like a game, but it's just, you know, it's more of a movie. I don't really see why this has to be a reboot. At first, when I first saw this Dante, I actually watched the trailer closely and listen, okay, my psycho treatment or something like that. I thought, okay, maybe this is another character. Maybe this, especially when I heard his name at the end, he called himself Dante. I actually thought this was someone who's been hypnotized or been made to believe that he is Dante. So I don't know, so they could fight Dante with this fake Dante, I don't know, or someone who believes he's Dante. They might get something out of it. Or this was some sort of a clone of Dante. You know, that was all my guesses. Like, it could be a clone, or this could be someone who psychologically believes that he's Dante. But nope, this is Dante. This is Dante, and it makes no sense. He doesn't even... I don't think he actually had his normal guns. He doesn't even have his sword with him. The one his father gave him? Yes. Or his father's sword? Yes, not there. It doesn't look like it. Oh, and I've seen interviews of this game, and they make no fucking sense. I mean, they talk about this, I think it was the age of pop rock. Not pop rock, I mean in the punk and such like that. And I'm like, what the hell has punk got to do with Devil May Cry? I don't understand this. I actually noticed there was white in his hair. There was a little bit of white in his hair. I actually thought that was like the shade, like a light reflecting off his hair. You know, sometimes when light reflects off the hair, it shines in a bit, or shines in a way. But nope, that's white. That's whiteness from his hair. Don't know why he smokes. He kind of looks like... Who does he look like? Dante actually looks nothing like Dante, but he kind of looks like someone from a British punk band, actually. But who was it? I believe he was an anarchist as well. Oh, I've forgotten. I know someone, but I just forgotten his bloody name. I forgot what band he is from as well. Damn it. I think his son God Save the Queen as well. I believe, but I know he looks like someone. He looks like someone from a band. I really don't get this. I don't think this game is going to do well. I actually don't see how this is going to do well in any other games. All you need to do with Devil May Cry was explain the story. What the hell's going on? Who is Nero? I actually think Nero is Virgil, but I don't think Virgil would act like this way. And I don't know. But why does he look like Dante? Why? You didn't explain. Why did he look like Dante? Which I can only assume again could be Virgil. I don't know why Nero looks like Virgil. He might be Virgil. I don't know. It's never been explained. He can use Yatamoto. I don't know why. Stupid. Oh, this series is stupid. It's going down the toilet. And thank you, Capcom, for giving it to Ninja Theory. Yeah. Because a list of their games is great pedigree there. Sorry, I just don't like Heavenly Sword, and I just didn't like Enslaved. They were disappointments. As I'm not looking forward to this, I probably will get it so I could bash on it later. Oh dear. Dragon Age 2. I'm actually genuinely excited for this game because I loved the first Dragon Age Origins. Well, not as much as Mass Effect, but still, I really enjoyed it at the time. The nagging issues I had with the game was the mage was too powerful. No, seriously, the mages are too powerful. Or at least you're the mage. You're way too powerful because you keep using the corpse bomb on everyone. And the difficulty spikes from easy to really difficult unless you're the mage, of course. And I think the ogre AI can be easily exploited. Very easily, actually. But from what I've seen from Dragon Age 2, there is some significant improvement, or some really big improvement. First, the combat looks really improved. It looks more action. It looks like more of an action RPG now, and you feel more. It looks and feels more involving than the combat in the last game. Because in the last game, you just stand there and just chop away, thinking, or at least to chop away, as the AI lets you chop away. You don't press the button to chop away, you just choose certain appropriate attacks. Weirdly enough. But this, you really do get a button mash. Odd. And there's going to be an improvement on the skill tree, which I hope that makes the each class more diverse. I think the only thing I'm going to miss is the origin story itself. I mean, what am I saying about the origin story? Well, I mean, you pick a character, I pick a race, and they belong to a certain origin. Which I think I'm going to miss that, because I think because it made your character more unique when you make them their personalities. Because Dragon Age Origins was more like Knights of the Republic. It was, the dialogue was quite very much like the dialogue system was pretty much like a Knights of the Republic, and the combat was almost exactly like Knights of the Republic, except for with kill animations. But I can see why they want to make the character speak now. But as I said, I think it's gonna lose some of my, my made character, because I love doing that sort of thing. But I'm sure this is gonna be fine as well. Let's see how Hawkeye is. At least it's kind of like a Mass Effect's character system, where the character is named a certain person. Hawkeye, I believe. I don't know if they've got a second name, because they always call Shepard Shepard. They don't call him by his first name. But yeah, you can either be a man or a woman, and you can change their appearance as well. And I think the combat looks better, and it shares the same dialogue system as Mass Effect 2, the wheel. So you could, it's like joke. You could be joke. You could be serious. You can be an asshole. That sort of thing. So I hope I can make my character have personality. Like, it should work. I give Shepard, my own Shepard, a bit more personality. But I am looking forward to Dragon Age 2. I don't know if there's going to be any returning characters. I know there's one, but I don't know if any other returning characters are going to be there. Like, I'm not going to say example because there's too many. But yeah, who knows? I don't know, what the hell happened to the Darkspawn? They look kind of milky. They look albino, actually. But really, I'm looking forward to this. They seem to improve a lot more. As I said, I hope the mage class is improved. I hope the mage class is not overpowered as usual, or as it was in the last game, and I hope they fix the difficulty spikes. But all in all, looking forward to it, and I'm going to get it straight away. So,